Gunfire erupted in Vieux near the fisheries complex, leaving 28-year-old Dylan Bastier dead, a 9-year-old boy who was also injured in the process. The violent death triggered an onslaught of brutality, with 2 more lives claimed on that fateful Thursday afternoon in less than 2 hours. No sooner had the eruption of gunfire fell the young man at around 4:30 p.m. came word that 62-year-old fisherman and boat owner Rufus Brico Stephen had been shot dead at Bruceville Vieux. Police and first responders who were rushing from crime scene to crime scene would have to respond to the gut-wrenching shooting death of 59-year-old mother of 6, Lorraine Savory, on Clark Street. Vieux and the nation are still reeling from the bloodshed in the southern town this week. Kejiana Toussaint is a deeply concerned citizen. She was on the scene moments after the latest flare-up of deadly gun violence.
This happened in broad daylight in a commercial area in the canteen where persons were purchasing food, where there are people working, children, and it appears that the criminals do not take things like that into consideration.
The hostilities in Vieux robbed students there of a chance to attend academic classes on Friday with the suspension of school. The Ministry of Education stated, quote, "Due to the current unstable environment in Vieux and after consultation with the Royal St. Lucia Police Force, schools will be closed on Friday, 10th March, end quote. Residents are calling for better conflict resolution methods.
I'm really just imploring with our young persons and persons generally in society to really rethink the issue of crime and solving issues with the use of the gun, because the effects are just so long-lasting.
Vieux South MP Dr. Kenny Anthony, in a statement, expressed his profound sadness at the death of 3 citizens whom he knew personally. He described the vicious acts as unprecedented carnage in Vieux, stating, quote, "It is inconceivable that in a small community like Vieux, the perpetrators of this wave of brutality are unknown," unquote. He added, quote, "It cannot be acceptable that the town should be held hostage to gangs. Schools have been closed. A district sports meet has been postponed. Commerce has been affected as persons in nearby communities are fearful of traveling to Vieux to conduct business. Citizens are afraid to walk the streets, to visit stores, to engage in social activities. By evening, Vieux has virtually become a ghost town," end quote. The MP has called for change and a complete rethinking of the crime-fighting strategy. He says this is necessary if the community is to cooperate with law enforcement. Solange Alfred, HTS News Force.